Yeah, hello guys, you are highly welcome to another amazing tutorial on Boutique Fashion channel. On this video I'll be showing you how to cut this double-breasted waistcoat. So this is an insight from my paid training on how to make a double-breasted waistcoat, from cutting to sewing and everything. I urge you to watch this video to the end, because at the end of this video I have an irresistible offer for you. So without any further delay, let's get started. So, and here is the measurements in which you are using for this illustration. So I advise you to first use a pattern paper as I'm using it here, so that you first draft it out before you cut it on the main material. So you measure 1 inch at the top of this material, that is at the top of the paper like this. You measure 1 inch and then you roll it straight. Then you measure 1 inch at the side also. Measure 1 inch. So this is a pattern paper. I double it. So if you are using a pattern paper, you try to double it as I did here. So you roll it straight down like this. So you do the same thing on this side also. Just make sure you take your time to do this, and then try as much as possible to use a pattern paper. This is the cardboard. You can as well use a brown paper to draft this out before you do the cutting on the normal material. So you roll it straight down like this, and that is it. So the first thing you have to do here is to apply this constant measurement. So you measure 5.5. it's a constant, so you measure 5.5 here. Measure 5.5 and then you roll it straight. So now the next thing to do is to apply the length measurement. So when our length measurement is 25 inches, so you mark 25 inches and then apply 1.5, which is for the seaming allowance as the down and on the up top here. So you apply 1.5 plus a 25, so that is a 26.5. So you measure 26.5 here, measure 26.5, and then apply the shoulder to waist measurement, which is a 16 inches. So you mark 16 inches here, 16 inches. So you mark 16 inches and then you roll it straight. That is it. You roll it straight down here as well. So now the next thing to do is to get the armhole line. So, and our armhole depth is a chest divided by 4. So our chest is a 40, and 40 divided by 4, that is a 10 inches. So I'm starting the measurement from the 5.5 we mark before. So that is where you start all the measurements. So that is a 10 inches. Roll it straight down. That is it. The next thing to do now is to apply, measure 3.5 here. So that is for the overlapping of the double-breasted. So you measure 3.5. That's a constant measurement. So you measure 3.5 starting from the 1 inch we mark already. So you roll it straight down. Roll it straight down like this. Make sure that all the marking are straight, and that is it. So the next thing to do now is to apply the shoulder measurement. And the shoulder, you start from this point. So the shoulder is a 14 inches. So 14 inches divided by 2 will give us a 7 inches. So you mark 7 inches here. So you start from this point, and then with a 0.5 for seaming allowance. So that is a 7.5. So you drop hand down to the armhole length depth like this, and then you measure 7.5. Roll it straight down. Yep. So the next thing to do now is to apply the neck opening. So you start the neck opening from this point as well. And to get our neck opening is a 40 divided by 12. So that's a chest divided by 12. It gives us a 3.3. So you mark 3.3. And for the shoulder slope, that's a 1.5. So you measure 1.5. And then you connect the line. Connect the two line. Connect the 2 points. So that is it. So the next thing to do now is to get our lapel breaking points. So to get the lapel breaking points, you measure 2 inches. So measure 2 inches here also. 2 inches. And then from this waistline, you mark 4.5. Mark 4.5 from the waistline. And then the next thing to do now is to connect the lapel with the neckline. So let's connect the two line now. So from this point, upper part here, you connect it with the lapel points. That is the lapel breaking points. Connect the two line, and then you roll it straight down. So that is it. So the next thing to do now, you measure the chest measurements. So let's get the chest measurements. And the chest measurement is a 40. So you divide the chest by 4, so which is a 10 inches. So you start the measurement from this point. So chest divided by 4, 40 divided by 4 is a 10 inches. And then you add 0.5 to it. So that is a 10.5. So you measure whatever you have there at the M line. So measure 10.5. And then you connect the two line. Connect the 2 points. Roll it straight. Now you apply the waist measurement, and the waist measurement is a 37 inches, and the 37 divided by 4, then you add a 0.5 to it, so that is a 9.7. So you add a 0.5 to it and a 9.7. Then you connect this line. So please take your time and make sure you follow the video step by step, so that when you are doing it, you won't make any mistake. So add the 0.5 to this M line, and then you connect the line. Connect it together like this, and that is that for that. So now on this 4.5 we measure, you have to divide here by 3. So this is a 11, and then 11 divided by 3, so giving me 3.7. So from this point, that is where you divide it by 3. So to get the slanting of the side. So to get the slanting of the side. So from here now, you measure 4.5, which we have already measured before, and then you connect the two line. That's the 2 points, you connect it together. That is it. That is it. Now the next thing to do now is to get the slanting for the side like this. So you place the tape rule on the waistline, and then you measure it to the M line. So this is a 10.5, So you divide 10.5 by 3. So whatever you have there, you measure it, and that's a 3.5. So that is a 7. So one 3.5, another 3.5, so giving me 7. So on that 7 now, you connect the two lines. So make sure that the point here is a little bit curved, so that to give us a very nice shape by the side. So you curve it, like you make it curve like this. Make sure that it's a little bit curved, don't make it straight. And that is it. The next thing to do now is to get the armhole line. So you measure 1 inch here, and then you roll it, you connect it with the shoulder line. So that is it. So this point now, whatever you have there, you divide it by 2, and that is 8 inches divided by 2, so giving me 4 inches. So from that point, you measure 1 inch inward, and then you place your cuff there. So we mark 1 inch here. Now you place the cuff, and then make sure that you connect the line together. Connect it with that 1 inch, and then you can adjust the cuff like this to get the nice cuff on the armhole. So if you have an armhole cuff, it will give you a very nice once marking. So once you place it, the armhole cuff will give you out a straight line. So here now you divide this point by 2. From here to here, you divide it by 2. So that is a 3.7. So this to get the breast pocket point. So that is how far we can go on the cutting of this double-breasted waistcoat. If you are interested in joining the class, the normal price for this training is 3,500 naira. So here's the offer that I have for you. Because we are joining the training via this video on the YouTube, I'm giving it for you for 3,000 naira. So that is about $6 if you are not in Nigeria. To join the class, text a message to this number on WhatsApp, or you check the description box below to see the link on how to contact me on WhatsApp. Over 70 people have already joined the training, and these are the material we use for the class. So this is how to take a measurement, and this video is on how to do the cutting and how to cut the fabric, and a lot of video with a step-by-step guide on how to achieve a best result in the training. So this is a video on how to sew a wet pocket and a lot more. So how to tack a button, how to do the ironing, how to make the buttonholes, and a whole lot of things in this training. So this is a value pack video, and I urge you to also be a part of the training. So till the next time that I will be bringing you another amazing video like this again, I say thank you for watching, and then see you in class. Bye for now.